and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario RPG for the final time. Yeah, I know. All good things must come to an end. This game and this Let's Play, at least I hope you think it's good. For our final episode, I've got the curtains border for this series, Curtain Call. Let's go! Heading into this area here, we still got one more mini-boss to get through before we get to Smithy, the Factory Chief. Mario, I'm surprised to see you here. But this is the end of the line for you. This is the closest you'll ever get to Smithy, so savor the moment. Harumph! You'll be fodder for my incredible invention, the gun yoke! Not exactly sure what that name is supposed to imply, but yes, this is the Factory Chief and the gun yoke. There's not really anything that terribly interesting to say about this boss. We'll start by taking out the gun yoke, just to disappoint this guy over how his invention isn't really anything. Naturally, we'll start off by just getting Geno boosts to go all around. Always start with Mario, since he's just, with that attack scarf, he's got the best offense by a mile. Highly recommend practicing your super jumps to get it. It is such a good accessory for him. Way better than the jump shoes, which when I was first really getting into this game, taking it a lot more seriously with my gameplay, I always stuck to the jump shoes just because it gave Mario the most consistency. You have Toadstool, an attack bonus, or rather a Geno boost bonus there. Give her some therapy. Self-medicating here. Give her a nice boost of her HP back. Honestly, I'm so used to, as a kid, using the lazy shell on Toadstool that ends up in her healing being oh so weak, just horrifically weak. Also, as you can see, the gun yoke, much like the blade, has access to the breaker beam, a pretty powerful attack, but nothing when we have the defense boost status. And whoops, I accidentally missed the timed hit on Geno there. And also, I'm surprised that I got the attack bonus. I'm so used to... I could have sworn that the default boost you got from that was the defense bonus. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Whatever the case. Fungus Spike, well, he decided to use that on Toadstool, which is tantamount to doing nothing. Now that we've got everybody set up, Geno can make do without the defense bonus. And gun yoke just isn't sticking around that long anyway. Now we can focus on taking out the Factory Chief, who is probably filling his pants at this moment. Oh, you are not going to outlast the jumping of Mario. Actually, not too sure how much HP this guy has. And once again, I am just doing horrible with Geno's timed hits. Poor guy. Putting up a much poorer showing than he would otherwise if a more competent player was manning the helm. There we go, Factory Chief, nothing too special, mostly single target attacks. If he turned Mario or Geno into a fungus, it'd probably be a bit more annoying. Hey, convenient level up for Toadstool there, considering she was the only one who needed to be healed. Let me see, we want to give an HP bonus here, get a nice boost to her hit points. Bowser reaching level 22, not that that really matters, since he's not going to participate in the upcoming fight. Though I will say, the final boss fight is pretty well balanced around any possible party composition you could take it on with. Production line hasn't halted. Look, Mario, this is where the weapons come from. Think maybe we could find Smithy beyond that pipe? This must be where Smithy makes his weapons. To find the last star piece and stop the factory, we've got to defeat him first. Mario, there's no turning back now. Are you ready? As Geno says, there is no more turning back. This is the last chance to go save your game, go buy some supplies, do any side quests. If you feel like backtracking all the way through the gate, you can leave and go do any side quests you haven't done. Our quest is almost over. And when the time comes... what? Come on! Let's get this show on the road. Wonder what Geno was hinting at there. But if you remember, hitting the switch caused Mallow to get scooped up by a crane, so perhaps if we hit it, we can use that to our advantage. Just as soon as he delivers his payload to the conveyor belt. Yes, show us every little detail of him dropping that off. Here it comes towards Mario. And a little bit more graceful than Mallow getting grabbed by it. We'll just take it all the way back, and fortunately you don't have to time this or anything. Mario just automatically jumps into the relevant pipe. And here we have the man of the hour, Smithy. Hey! There's the last star piece. As you can see, he's got it on his belt, or perhaps just his chest there. Well, when I was a kid, I always just thought Smithy was just like an evil Santa Claus, and I often internally referred to him as such. Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? Alright then. How about a little demonstration? Yo, Smithy! Stop making those things and hand over the star piece. Now, you see, Gino is hip to the lingo. No wonder he's so cool with the audience. So you're Mario. Looks like we're gonna have a little dispute over the star. Just hand it over and get out of my castle! My, we're a little touchy today, aren't we? You know, I'm actually growing rather fond of this place. Please, don't make us go through anymore. Just give us the star, now. Harumph. Better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why then, I could easily conquer this world. Then we could get rid of all wishes and create a world filled with weapons! Well, we can't stand for that. Over here, now! I'll crush you all! And he's not joking around with that. He has quite a lot of attacks based around crushing the entire party. Now, for the beginning of this battle, we have two targets. We can target Smithy directly, or we can attack his smelter. I believe if you deplete the HP on the smelter, it can't produce any assistance for Smithy. But even as a kid, I never really considered that to be worth the effort. I always, anytime I play this game, I always just directly go for Smithy. I feel like it's more prudent use of your time to do so. Once again, we will get the Geno boosts to go around, get everybody up to snuff on their defense, so Toadstool doesn't have to do all the healing. Here is one of his main attacks, Sledge, a party-wide physical attack. As you can see, it does some pretty serious damage, but nothing we have to be too concerned about. Of course, Geno is the only one seriously threatened by it, since his defense, since we're not at the level cap, isn't quite up to par with the rest of the characters. Get that Geno boost going on him next. There we go. Got the timed hit on him this time, so now he's got everything. He's in good standing. Nice! Got a perfectly timed defense there. I so rarely get those. Now that a few turns have passed, the Smelter is taking an opportunity to spit out an ally for Smithy, and he gets a Replica Shyster. Not anything we have to be too concerned about, though he does have the ability to cast a multi-targeting spell on your party members, and combined with Smithy's Sledge, that can lead to some pretty impressive damage. Might want to be wary of that if you're under 100 HP and don't have access to defense buffs. Yes, Sword Rain. Not to be confused with the similar attack from Tales of Symphonia, and Tales et al. Can we time defense that? No. I would have Toadstool throw out a rock candy, but Geno's in pretty bad condition there, so we'll bring him back up to full. But overall, this phase of the battle, and it isn't really a spoiler to let you know that there are multiple phases to this fight, it's not that big a deal. Alright, I'm not sure if I got the timed hit on that. Okay, I did not. Yeah, what I've read is that the timed hit for that is Mega Drain. Come on, target Toadstool. Target Toadstool. No, but it missed anyway. What's funny is that magic attacks can miss for the enemies, but I don't think they can... No! Oh, hey. He has another enemy that he can summon, but it looks like we've defeated him before he could do that. Calm down, Smithy. Hey, the arrow from the from way back in the forest maze, he actually has a name. He is creatively known as Arrow. Your head looks like a geyser. And who's this guy? Just a drill bit. Don't get so worked up. Think of your blood pressure. Now there's the shyster from the beginning of the game. We just built this yesterday, and the foundation's very weak. So stop shaking the floor. How utterly annoying. I can't even give up a ho-ho-ho for that. And yes, he just opts to destroy the floor. Huh? What the? How in the heck? Clearly he was so angry he was not paying attention to a word that was being said to him. Gotta be mindful of your temper, my dude. Fortunately, we are RPG characters, so intense falls don't have to mean anything to us, and we get set into this really creepy looking area. No! Whoa! I'm burning. Seething. Never have I been so wronged. It's time. I will show you my real form. I will show you my true power. Yes, as you can see, Evil Santa is not even his final form. I will teach you respect. And I shall have my revenge. The two R's. No! And he begins to blow up. But that does not signal his impending doom. Far from it. As you can see, he's taken on his ultimate form. Got a bit of a size increase, and he has one of the creepy heads from this area. Whoa! Come on, you puny ants! And now we get this industrial-sounding boss theme. So, Smithy 2 is a pretty interesting boss. He has two targets to him, his body and his head. To defeat him, you have to deplete the HP on the head. However, if you deplete the HP on the body, that will stun it and prevent it from taking any actions. Now, Smithy's head right now will not really do anything. However, that will shortly change. Smithy is notable for having the most HP of any enemy in the game. I think he has, like, close to double the HP that Culex has. It's around 8,000, so just 1,000 less than what double that would be. Now, Smithy's central gimmick is that he can transform his head into a variety of forms. Each form has different properties. This form, the tank form, is resistant to physical attacks, but very vulnerable to magic ones. However, should you attack it, he'll launch a counterattack independent of his normal actions. Since Toadstool took some damage there, we're going to get the next boost up to her. There we go. No problem there. And we'll just have her focus on putting some damage onto the body until Geno can also contribute. Mario will focus on dealing damage to the head. Here comes his counter. I way mistimed that. Really dislike those attacks with explosion effects where there's always a huge delay between the animation of the attack connecting and when it actually goes off and you want to defend against it. Fortunately, that hammer strike should not deal much damage, and it most certainly did not. Let's see if we can't disable the body. Let Mario keep working on the head up top. As you can see, at 400 HP of damage per turn, you can take it out pretty quickly. Hopefully we got the body stunned here. Whoa, can't move! Alright, and let's see, do I have anything that I can use up here? Yes, let's use up our rock candy. Probably could have used a power blast in the previous fight to get more damage eked out there. Alright. Maybe I could have sworn the tank did counterattacks, but it doesn't look like it. It hasn't been taking independent action, so I might have been wrong there. Once again, I'm pretty sure of something, and then I am incorrect. Whatever the case. Now let's just have Geno launch a normal attack, since Geno's magic is both very cost inefficient and not that helpful to begin with. After you deal a certain amount of damage to the head, it will undergo a transformation. This, of course, is a mage-type head that deals magical attacks. For this form, you definitely want to focus more on your physical attacks, which, fortunately, we have ample amounts of damage from with the... Oh! Got a demonic number there. But yes, no problem from this head. We should burn through this one's HP pretty quickly. Spear Rain, this is just a multi-targeting magic attack. Fortunately, does not have any status ailments. I'm burning with power. When he says that, that means his body is back up and running, so we'll have to do some work on that to bring it back down to size. Nice, got 666 damage again. Let's see what spell it uses this time. Another Arrow Rain, or no, I'm sorry, Spear Rain was the previous one. Arrow Rain, about the same damage though, and it looks like we depleted its HP. The treasure chest one, not too sure what the gimmick of this one is, although I believe it can heal him. Not that I'm overly concerned about this one. This one doesn't seem to have any particular damage type that it's super vulnerable to, so I'm just gonna stick to jumping, and we'll take out his torso again. So, fortunately, with this party composition, he's not actually all that threatening of a boss fight. He has lots of multi-targeting damage, but with the defense bonus going, we don't have to worry too much about this. Ah, yes, this one can inflict ailments on you. A bit unfortunate, but not anything I'm too worried about. We can weather the worst of the silent status. With the Lazy Shell augmenting Mario's physical attack, he still deals plenty of damage. Now we're back to the tank form. Bit unfortunate that we're going into the silent... Oh, dear. Okay, luckily it missed, because I completely whiffed the timing for that. Okay, yes, now it does look like he's counterattacking. Let me just make sure. I'm burning with power. Body is back up and running again, so we'll start going to work on that. Have Mario keep focusing on the tank form. Okay, let me see if I can time this right. Oh, it just missed anyway. I'm getting super lucky with that. Should I even bother with the body at this point? He's probably low on HP for his head. There he goes with another transformation. You know what? Yeah, let's just focus on the head at this point. I'm not overly concerned with the hammer strikes from the body at this point. We'll just go with lazy shell strikes here. Geno and Mario are now fully recovered, so they can use magic. But it's not like I really care too much about Geno's magic attacks. Yeah, despite being like a mixed attacker... Oh, there we go, we won! But yeah, Geno is actually a fairly weak mage due to his magic attacks just not having particularly stellar power. Whoa! My body and head are burning! It's not possible! I don't believe it! I'm finished. Done for. Oh no! And yes, without too much effort on our part, we have defeated him. Smithy is no more, the day has been saved, and the final star is available for us to claim, and finally, we can repair the Star Road. Come on, Mario. Send the last one way up high. Just wanted to take a quick moment of silence there, because I did not want to undercut our triumph. But yes, all 7 star pieces have been collected, and in a flash of light, they leave our inventory. They are now ready to repair the Star Road. Thank you, everyone. The Star Road is back to normal, and... And, in a flash of light, Geno has just been reverted to a plain old doll. But Geno was never just the doll. As you can see, the star spirit that actually inhabited the Geno doll is still kicking, ready to return to the Star Road and restore everybody's wishes. I remember reading recently, it is kind of funny looking at the Geno doll in that cutscene, because he is way out of scale with the actual figure that was Gaz's. He's like 3 times the size. Well, we'll say the power made the doll grow. I'm sure Gaz will be thrilled. But, yes, after a long, arduous journey, many boss fights, many locales, and certainly many side quests, the Star Road is restored. Bowser's Keep is permanently freed of the influence of Smithy. And I suppose everybody can return to their normal lives now, whatever that may entail. Man, I love the music of this game's ending. Highly recommend checking out the OST so you don't have to deal with me yapping over that. I suppose I could keep silent, but I have plenty of things that I want to say. But yes, that is the end of Super Mario RPG. Each star will give us a flash of light and show us a minor epilogue for a character who is relevant to it. Naturally, Mallow helped us collect the first star, so we get to see the resolution of his crowning. Over by the green star. Doesn't really deal with anybody relevant to it, really, but we do get to see Bowser in the process of repairing his keep, naturally barking his orders, but I'm sure he is glad to have his Koopa Troop back. Okay, maybe we don't get people irrelevant, because this is... Johnny was with the 5th star. I apologize. You know, whenever I think about it, I always think about the star gets more relevant representatives, although that is a very, very cool image of Johnny. Let me see. Raz and Rainy were met just before we got the 4th star. Also, Yoshi clinching out a victory with Krako, who seems to have been reduced to racing. But hey, he struck up a bit of a bromance with Boshi. I like that smiley flower. The 5th star shows us Todofsky finally getting to have his, plagiarized masterpiece performed live. Admittedly, to an audience of 2 people, but hey. At least I'm assuming that's a Quar he's directing, and not his audience just watching him flail his baton around. And hey, the payoff for that little scene that we got to see at Booster's Tower. I like those little spectacles on Dodo's beak. It's a nice touch. Excellent minister. And our final star here shows us Mario posing with Toadstool and Yoshi, with the Chancellor and Toad, and a nice little sort of diorama scene. Thank you. And what would it be without a wink from Mario? But yes, that was Super Mario RPG. Thank you so much to everybody who's watched. Also, Luigi finally gets his chance to make an appearance in the game, directing the end credits parade. Awesome stuff. But yes, I am just so thankful to everybody who watched this Let's Play, commented. Usually, you probably know, my channel's a pretty small one. I don't really do a lot of numbers, so just every little bit of engagement I got on every video did really mean a lot to me. It made this one of the most fulfilling Let's Plays I've done in a long time, which really surprised me, because you are pretty spoiled for choice when it comes to playthroughs of this game. Sorry, the bit of a screensaver mode kicked in there, but you have a lot of choices for watching this game. I am so thankful that you chose mine. Just wanted to give a couple of shout-outs to people who were commenting on the videos when they were coming out. Want to take an opportunity to immortalize them and just make it clear how thankful I am. Big shout-outs to Riley Durfee, who made a lot of comments on the video. Always had super positive things to say, and I'm super glad you enjoyed the Let's Play. So glad that you stuck around for the whole thing, and I hope you check out other stuff that I make. Ditto to Minor Mole, who is actually thinking about doing a Let's Play of the game themselves, and I'm so happy you're considering that. It's super rewarding to do these recorded playthroughs of games and just hit up things that you might not otherwise check out. Wanted to give a shout out to a commenter who has left comments on a couple of videos. Master Knight DH cleared up some mechanical questions, some things that I wasn't super clear on, and gave some pretty interesting pointers and clarifications on certain aspects of the game, even messing around with a hacking program. Told me about their experiences with that, so thank you so much for watching and commenting. DannyBoy851 left a couple comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate how you vindicated me, or validated me, on how I thought those plates and cups on the cupboards looked like faces. Thank you to Krona, who was also thinking about playing this game, although I don't know if they had any intention of recording it, after seeing the video where I fought Culex. So glad that you stuck around to watch and enjoyed that video, and glad that you pop in my streams every once in a while just to make Breaking Bad jokes about Silent Hill 4. Very rewarding to do. Another commenter who commented on a couple videos was APM. Thank you so much. Gave me some feedback on some some videos and also gave me a clarification on another thing, so thank you so much. Want to give a shout out to Carbon Dioxide, who left a couple comments on the forum that I was posting these videos to, a place called LP Beach. Thank you so much. Feedback there is also much appreciated, and again, I just am so thankful for every comment that I got, everybody who supported the Let's Play and thought the videos were good. Thank you so much, and again, I really hope you stick around. It's just been wonderful to go back through this game and do so many things that even when I just casually return to it, I usually don't think to do. Like, there are quite a few things that either I never properly played through, or I just straight up forgot. Like, I forgot the Goomba thumping minigame, didn't remember that at all. I've never really played around with the Yoshi races, since I think I only ever beaten that once. Also, gets the parade transitioning into night, get a nice little light show from Johnny. I absolutely adore this credit sequence. I think it's super cute and creative, and just another amazing bit of effort that they put into this game. The aesthetics for this game, probably some of the best on the Super Nintendo, which makes sense since it's one of the final games released for it. But yeah, it's just been so wonderful to go through this and give this game a proper once-over. Pretty much the only thing I didn't do is I did not get the 100 super jumps to get the super suit, which, you know, very few people do that, and, you know, if you can get the 30 super jumps, you can definitely get the 100, since the timing is the same. You just have to have, like, laser-like focus and be willing to commit a few hours to endlessly doing it until you get it, which I probably could do it someday, but for right now, I'll pass on it, and I'm sure if you're interested in seeing the super suit, there are many ways you can cheat the 100 super jumps yourself playing this game via emulation, and plenty of people have demonstrated it on YouTube, so absolutely look that up if you're curious, because the super suit is a pretty awesome piece of equipment. Just going through my notifications, another person who left a comment was Haze Maze. Thank you for commenting on the video. We got, what do we hear? I remember there was one other person. Of course, my main man, Keith K, who's left a lot of comments on my videos, also checked out a couple. Thank you so much, Keith. It's always appreciated when you pop in. Level Zero Badger was another one that I remember made a pretty good comment. Really talked up my lackluster voiceover work. But again, just thank you so much to everybody who watched and commented. It made it all worthwhile. I had so much fun making this, and I hope you had a lot of fun watching. And with this end, after buying 5 sets of fireworks from Moleville, you get a very extensive fireworks show. The less fireworks you buy, the less impressive the show is, but after buying 5 sets of fireworks, you get a very cool one, and I believe the final, the finale firework. A shooting superstar, I should say. And everybody who watched, you're all a bunch of shooting stars too. Again, just thank you so much. I had a ton of fun making this, and I hope to see you around in my other videos, but these will always be here if you ever feel like checking them out again. That's where I'll leave it, and I will return in my next Let's Play, which will, of course, be the ever-popular Daikatana. See you then.